Let's go. Greetings, Inquisitors. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. I'm having a pretty mediocre day today. Feeling okay, but man, it's it's been over a week now, and I would have thought I'd be further along in my recovery than I am, but it's going real slowly, so just have to be patient and keep working away at all these little exercises they've given me and trust that it will work out in the end. I guess I should know better than to think it would be easy, right? Shannon Smith says, good morning. Where are you that it's morning? Are you one of our Australian friends? All right. Managed to get 1752 banners, says Joseph. I'm pretty sure I got the win. He's got to get through GG, Geos, and Shock T. We had somebody say in chat up here earlier, Jason said, I unlocked and relicked my SLKR yesterday. It's such a relief to have him. I did a Galactic Legend rush right after getting the Geos. How long did it take you, Jason? Are you a free-to-play player, or do you spend a little bit, and how long did that take you? I'm always interested in how long it takes people, because that's a question I get asked all the time. How long will it take me to get my first Galactic Legend or something like that? Fail Emotion says it's 1:30 a.m. here too. Wow. Yeah, Shannon Smith says I'm an Aussie. That's cool. That's very cool. Drew Schuyler, also an Aussie. Ilya says, are you in pain? Yes. I am in constant pain 24 hours a day right now. Yeah, so we got things fixed, but it's just this weird sensation like everything in my lower half has been pulled tight. Like I used to be able to touch my toes with no problem, and now I can literally bend like this far forward and my tendons are completely out of room to move. So the way that my hips have shifted or something is just, it's crazy. And I realize that all this stuff is going to stretch out in time, but right now, I mean, you lay down and you feel like you're doing like some kind of gym stretch, but you're just laying flat on your bed. So it's going to take a while to get everything back to normal, but but yeah, it's pretty unpleasant, but like a lot of things, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change that. So might as well just, get back to doing what's normal, so at least it feels normal. So yeah, it's a weird question to answer. Australia beat like 9:30 a.m. Haha, we're taking over the world. That's cool. Irish Madman's here. Hello. I just got a phone and the loading time is so fast compared to my old phone. Yeah, new toys are always nice, huh? Darth Loquitur just need a bit more time in meditation chamber, that's all. Yeah. 5th overall at GAC Division 10 at the moment. That's awesome. That's great. Griff says, sorry, your recovery is difficult. Hopefully it starts to improve over time. Yeah, it will. It'll be fine. I've got this thing that I do for dealing with issues like this, and I don't know if I've shared this with you guys before, but it's kind of this, things just strike me in a weird way. So I always think of an airplane, right? So if I'm in an airplane, I got to keep moving forward. As long as I keep moving forward, I stay in the air, I'm flying, things can happen, it's okay. If I stop, if I think about things too much, if I don't keep moving forward and I stop, an airplane that stops is doomed. It goes straight down and crashes. And I feel kind of like I'm that way. Like if I just sit around and think about this recovery and think about, it's going to be hard, it's going to be a long time, then I'll crash and my head will go to weird places, and I don't need that. So it's just like, just push myself forward, just keep flying. Everything will be okay. It'll all work out in the end. As long as I move forward, I stay in the air. So I don't know. That's not necessarily advice for people. I don't know what works for everybody else. But that's just this weird little saying that I have, and that's why I keep doing these streams and trying to keep things pretty normal, because that's kind of where my grief management, or whatever, pain management. That's how I think about it. All right, so we're just going to dive right into this Grand Arena, and then I'm going to do a little intermission again like we did previously. So Grand Arena on Loquitur. For the last round, we had a pretty interesting fight. We got the opponent stuck on both the back zones. We full cleared. He never got past those first two. And that's how it did end. So that was a pretty convincing win. I think that felt like a pretty solid GAC. My opponent this time is Abai from the Mercenarios Academy. The Mercenarios Academy. And he's kind of scruffy looking, so we'll forgive him for that part. Stats on his profile, 2.2. So again, we're fighting up by about 500,000 galactic power. He's got a pretty good ship split between ships and characters. He's number 41 in Fleet Arena with Tarkin, so when we don't see a premium fleet over here, always makes me feel pretty good. In terms of his fleets, he's got a Gear 12 Houndstooth. As long as it's not Relic, we feel okay about bringing our Geos on offense. The only other Relic ship he has is his TIE Advanced. He does have the Geos built up. He's got some other ships in here, the Phantom and the Ghost, ETA. But when I'm looking at this, I don't see much focus. I see only the Executrix as a functional capital ship. So I figure I have quite a large advantage over him in ships, both on offense and on defense. Character-wise, we have double Revens, and we also have Malik. I believe he's got a little Malik. Yeah, he's got a, what is that, Gear 9? Gear 9 Malik. So I have to contend with that. If he puts it on defense, I think my troopers will handle it pretty well. So not too worried about his version of a Darth Revan team on defense. He's got Vader, Jedi Knight Revan, Yoda, and Palpatine. I figure he's going to take all of these on offense. He's got the offensive pair here with Vader and Palpatine. He's got the Revan team. He's got the Jedi Knight Revan team. He can probably underman that. So I'm expecting to see a lot of this, like CLS, Padme, Jolie Bindo. No, not Jolie Bindo, but like CLS, Padme on defense. Some things like that. He's got Old Republic. They're typically on defense, maybe Grievous. So I put down a decent defense, not sort of an all-in defense like I've done a couple times, but decent. We just put down the crew team here on the front wall with the Geos. I expect him to use Vader there or Jedi Revan, one or the other. And I don't expect these teams to hold either. They're just there as placeholders in front of ships to stall him out and hopefully take some banners from him. And then we did put our premium fleet in here so that we can hopefully get a hold on that back wall. And we left a surprise for him on the back wall, and we won't show that just in case our opponent does happen to be watching. All right. Then we've got his defense. He put Padme in over here and a bounty hunter team. Now, what he did with his defense is like what I'm trying to do. These teams aren't that great, but they're good enough that it's going to spread my good teams very thin. And this clone team here is actually kind of a problem because it's just enough galactic power that you have to take it seriously. I don't really want to put a good team in against it. I can't really solo it with Dooku, for example, because if I don't get Rex down in time, then Rex will just one-shot me. So this is actually a problem team that I have to figure out. This team will take some doing. Can't mess around with this team. I don't have a Kylo to solo it in this account. And Nest isn't so good at soloing that team either. If they do land some debuffs on her, she doesn't do well with that So I figure we can probably use our nest here. We can probably just Vader this. And if we do nest and Vader, see what's on the back wall. As long as it's not CLS, I'm in pretty good shape. If it is in CLS team, then we're going to have to get pretty clever with that front wall in front of ships if we want to do a full clear. Or we have to decide to just leave the CLS team on the back wall. That's what I expect, though. I expect to see his CLS team on the back wall. Let's catch up on chat for a second. Arva's in the house. Hello there. It's pretty late for Arva. It's like, what, 1 o'clock in the morning or something. Could you check out my account after the GAC? No, I only have one account. You know what, Francesco? If you just want some questions answered, if you don't need a full account review, join in the Discord and just, drop some questions in the general chat in the Discord. And that's the easiest way to get some advice right away. Somebody will answer a few questions for you. If you want a full account review, that we got quite a long list pending for that. But yeah, if you just have a few specific questions, you can drop them over there. Which Bosk Zeta should I get first? On the hunt. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Darth, what ships do you recommend as a second fleet with Home 1 once we hit 85 on our first GAC? Just about anything. Depending on what you have, assuming that you've built Geos with Tarkin as your main fleet. I like, to build Plo as a reinforcement. And for a long time, I just used those 4 ships as my offensive fleet and then just kind of dumped whatever else I had on defense. So I worked on, Anakin's ETA right from the start, Ahsoka's ship I had, the TIE Silencer. If you just need one ship to kind of hold down a defense, you can always build Kylo Ren unmasked in the TIE Silencer. That ship is so good, and it comes off the same note as the character, and you can just build it. You can run it with Home 1. You can run it with any fleet. It's just a generic plug-and-play ship. It's like Thrawn, you can put him in almost any team, and he works. The TIE Silencer is like that. You can just throw a TIE Silencer into any team, and he does his thing. He stuns ships, and he gets critical hits, and he stacks up his damage over time and has to be dealt with. So hopefully you have a few extra ships just floating around that you can throw in there. And if it's the case that you have a super weak defense, then put your best character defense in front of ships and either get a hold or make them beat that to see your ships and take your good fleet on offense. Some people are so bad, have their ships in such bad situation that you can put your good fleet on defense and just take your garbage on offense and still beat everything they have. We've seen that a lot through the Grand Arenas. 1:43 in the morning, but I'm fine. Nice. What are your plans for the 3rd and 4th fleet for the alt? I actually laid out my fleet plans, I think, in week 44 or 45 in the Darth Loquitur update videos. So if you go back and you look a few weeks back, I laid out the whole plan for my 4 fleets. I'm working on Anakin's ship, Houndstooth, and MF under Akbar on defense. Millennium Falcon, that's good. Joe Kidd says, finally caught one of your streams. Hey, Joe Kidd. All right, so we're caught up on chat. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. I think Vader here, and I think Nest here. Let's check some potencies and make sure we're not walking Nest into a trap. Potency of 32. His leadership doesn't give any potency. And on the contract, it's just speed, right? Yeah, okay, they get speed. Okay, and then his potency, we don't really care about his potency, right? Because even if, what worst he can do is get us on ability block. He can steal turn meter from us or something. 56%. That's good. Greedo has detonators and such. 45. So we should be able to nest this bounty hunter team without too much problem. So for those folks who are in the channel, if you could please stab that like button with your lightsaber. We need to get these troopers enough likes so that they can do their thing once we get around to them. Whatever that might be. If you got your lightsaber, smash it, crush it, slice it, dice it. Put your lightsaber through the like button. It's very gratifying. Dengar can inflict tenacity down, so be careful with that. If possible, I would try to kill him first. Okay. That means we'll get stunned by Bosk on his net sometimes. What else? We could get the detonators and stuff on us. Well, can we do it the other way around? We could probably nest this Padme team. Not too scared of Anakin when he's got gear 11 or whatever. This team is still pretty chunky. But we could probably nest this. And Vader this. If we think that's safer. Is it safer to nest down here? Let's see. 68%. And I think we're at 172 on nest or 171 or something like that. So 50% here. So we could nest here and Vader here. And that could probably make sense, right? Should we do that instead? And then we can bring Thrawn in here and we can just kick Bosk and then deal with these bounty hunters. We won't be able to kill them all on Vader's merciless massacre, so we'll have to get some control over him, kill him twice. All right, let's do it that way. You know what? We're going to go into squads and look for offense and see if I've got Nest built as a team. I don't. So let's create a new squad with Kira and Nest. And I'm going to practice being good, making teams, picking my teams off of here so that I don't make stupid mistakes. And then we'll have Kira and Enfys Nest. Back out, be very cautious, go back in. We want to do that against this team. Select squad. All right. Here we go. Hi DL, just messed up my GAC by putting my best team against my opponent's worst team. It hurts. Oh. Graham Case says, see, this is how you do it. Mistakes like putting C with Vader? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Who on earth would play C with Vader? That would just be dumb. Says DL, hoping that nobody goes to watch his last stream. Yeah, exactly for that reason. I don't want to be making those mistakes. All right, Anakin down, threat level reduced. Padme's next. No foresight, so we can just hit her with a big hit. All right, keep working, girl. There. Oh man, that was close. I thought we had her. All right, Padme says, "Go, get some courage, everybody." And I say, "No more courage for you. You are done passing out courage. Rebellions are built on nope." All right. There we go. Literally watched it today. Could be worse, like auto-deploying. Yeah, I've made mistakes on stream. Guys, I'm human. I make mistakes too. I've Played some of my better teams before I saw the back wall. There was one GAC where I played everything out and didn't save a team for GOs and ended up getting stopped by GOs. So, these are the kinds of things that people do, and hopefully you all get to learn stuff from the mistakes that I make and prevent them yourself. We're going to edit this team. We're going to put Thrawn up here. We're really going to try to use Wat Tambor with Dooku when we can. So we're going to leave Wat Tambor out of here. And we're going to confirm with these three. Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn. All right. Let's see what we can do with bounty hunters here. All right. Force Crush seems good. We'll do this. Cad Bane looks very callable. It's like being gullible. Slightly different. Okay, let's do this down here. Oh man, I thought maybe we could kill Greedo with that hit. Okay, if I basic him, I should be able to kill him. Oh, they're at more than 100% turn meter because the debuffs. Okay, we got Fracture on Bosk. Dengar's getting ready to steal banners, guys. There he goes. Banner stealer. Let's go over here and do the Force Crush. Let's go over here and get rid of him. This should get rid of him. Then we tap him on the shoulder. Hello. 61 banners. That's all right. Dengar got his one banner stealing turn. We didn't get... we probably could have played that a little differently and maybe got back around to Thrawn, swap turn with Vader, and got my other two banners back. Yeah, maybe could have done that. Grievous on the back wall. It's a little Grievous. A little Grievous. Zeta on Grievous and Zeta on the B1. Troopers doesn't... I mean, Troopers would probably murder this, but that's overkill. I think maybe the Mon Mothma team back here. Maybe Mon Mothma? Or maybe Mon Mothma goes here. Or maybe I just have to divide up my troopers. Let's see how I could divide up troopers. We could do one team that was like this. And then just try a 3-man trooper team. Or a 4-man trooper team with Gideon. What do we think about that? Splitting up the Snowtrooper. He gives me some speed. Would these guys beat this old Republic? See, we almost want to use the troopers up here because they're going to be fast. They're going to be fast. 236. We get 35 from Shakti and then 16 more percent on top of that. So that's 270 with another 27, let's say 40. So 270 and 40 is 310. So they'll go at 310. So if I go with just the 3 officers here, I can crush that. The question is, what do I do here? Because if these guys get loose, it's no good. If we bring Mon Mothma in up here, we have a resurrect. We can bring characters back. They might have enough damage to just kill us, though, because they'll get this, that, this, a mass assist. He'll go have to kill 5s because he's got a Zeta. There's no Zetas on Zalbar or Mission. Yeah, okay. Ultimate Banner Stealer is Dengar. Makes me wonder where he's used on your main account. I've got him on defense right now. He's on defense with my big bounty hunter team. We put since we had to relic 8 our Boba Fett for Executor and relic 5 the Dengar, we've got that big bounty hunter team. Oh, wait, did I put that on defense? I'll have to take a look. Trying to remember what I put. All right, so there's all this stuff. I don't know. I think if we just do this, we're good, right? Because he's fast, he's okay fast. 229. And he'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll get 50% turn meter. So he'll be acting at, way before those guys will. Get the mass assist, take down 5s. I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do, guys? I think I want to try the Mon Mothma team here. I don't know, though. I think the Mon Mothma team might work better back here against Grievous. I think that might work better down here. All right, what speeds do we have to deal with here? 213. Oh, just clicked her. $177. 168. 174. 212. I think we could probably do this. Put Watt in here. Throw a weapon tech on Snowtrooper right away. We should get another turn with Watt. Yep. And we can put tank tech on Dooku. And I think between those two, they should have enough damage to kill this team, right? We're going to give it a try. Here we go. Let's get in there. Okay. So, weapon tech here. Debuffs. Tank tech here. Shock Zalbar. Do some damage. Okay. Take away turn meter. More damage. I guess we have to get him out of here. Have to attack Juhani because of the taunt. Lost Wat Tambor, no surprise there. Snowtrooper doing Snowtrooper things. Snowtrooper doing more Snowtrooper things. Oh, shouldn't have wasted the shock. Alright, we got through it. 56 banners. Not pretty, but we did it. And then here we go Veers. We go these 4. Good to go. Another squad that is not full. It's like we're intentionally undermanning these or something. Alright, here we go. Let's do this onto Stark. Power up. Target 5s. Slash his armor down. Get rid of him. Okay. And then we get rid of all of them. They stole the banner from me. They stole a banner. Cursed counterattacks. Alright, let's try Mon Mothma down here. I think we actually have to pick her off of the defense tab. Alright. We're probably going to lose 3PO and Chewie right away. Which means that we should actually want to lose 2 characters. As weird as that sounds. Okay, there goes Droideka. Whose turn meter can we steal? Let's do that. Let's summon. Get that done. Go ahead, throw a grenade, because it's good. Let's blind everybody, get rid of the stuff on Droideka over here, see if we can take him out before he gets to do a big shot on us. Okay, well, I guess Magna Guard's out. Take our punishment from Grievous. Okay, let's... I really don't want that Droideka. I think we got to take out the B2. We'll take away Grievous's turn meter. Let's mow them all down. Get some big hits here. We don't have a Zeta on him yet, so he's not very impressive, but at least I don't think we have the Zeta on him yet. Alright, take our punish from Grievous. I don't think there's anything we can do about the hit from Droideka at this point, so we will just get a million hits on this B1. He's real easy to take down with the Mon Mothma team. Okay, now we can... what? Thought I had the Droideka marked, or targeted, but I guess not. Okay, there we go. So Mon Mothma needs to go, and then we can use this big heal to try to get banners back. 50. That's ugly. That's ugly. I like the little Mon Mothma team, though. That's pretty effective. All right, here we go. We've got Galactic Republic with Windu. No relic ships, if I remember correctly, though, right? Yeah. And then Fives we just saw was kind of low gear. Sergeant was mediocre. Okay. That should definitely be doable. Let me catch up on chat over here. See what we're going. All right, use Nest on Padme. Yep. Why are people using Juhani or T3M4? Yeah, it's from the... It's because those are the characters you get with unlocking Malak. Both Revens and Malak. Quite often people use Juhani as you have to gear her up and unlock DR. Not to gear 12, though. Using her for the Malak event, probably, yeah. Mon Mothma team works really well against GG, might struggle against the Shock T because her unique feeds turn meter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Brown African saltwater aquatic finless shark says easily. His name takes a minute to say. His text takes a second. It's pretty fun. Got my Vader portrait today in GAC, but can't bring myself to take down the Inquisitors holocron. Nice, David Dutro. That's awesome. Got another 4 more kills with Vader and Jedi Knight Anakin to get, and I get the portrait. All right, cool. All right, we could take Tarkin in here with just our standard reinforcements. I think we will be fine. No need to take in this Slave 1. I don't think we'll get there. We'll target Anakin first because he's scary. And then we'll take down the rest of the ships. I think he'll get to 1 reinforcement, probably. Okay, we can do this. I don't think it's going to kill anybody enough to give Anakin turn meter. We'll just do a basic right here. Okay, then we'll kill Anakin. Just basic. Soldiers taking some punishment. Yikes. Alright. They've got buffs, so let's stun him. And then work on killing him. Bring in Plo. Banner Recovery Specialist Extraordinaire. At least so that we don't get Soldier killed. Really don't want to get the Soldier killed. Okay, then we're going to throw Taunt up on him. Little extra protection. Give ourselves some turn meter. Finish this battle off. 62? 65? 65. Huh. Unused slots, 8. Okay. I was way off on that. I guess I got full protection back on those guys. 65's good. That's a good clear, boys. We didn't drop any battles. We had a couple of low banner battles. But, yeah, I think he's going to have his work cut out for him being as efficient as we were. Because I have the same kind of teams that he does, except I have a few relics sprinkled around in my defensive teams. So, he should have a challenge. I don't know what he's going to use against my fleet. So, I think, regardless of what else, I think he gets stuck on fleet. Hopefully. My alt account GAC put garbage on defense. They were all level 1. There was one team with gear 3, gear 7. Basically used one character to beat them. Joseph, I've heard that there's some kind of bug in the game where if you put down a fleet and forget to place the rest of your stuff, it does some kind of auto deploy with level 1 characters. It deploys from the bottom end instead of the top. Does anybody know if that's true? Because I fought against a guy who had like 2 good fleets placed, and then he had the same thing. He had just a field of level 1 characters, just complete garbage. And I I could not figure out why on earth anybody would do that. And somebody said that if you just fill in fleets, then it fills the rest of those zones with, it auto-fills them from the bottom side. I don't know if it's true. That's just the explanation I got from somebody in chat at the time. I'm under level 85. I'm level 85 and have an extra Zeta to spend. I'm unlocking JKR soon, but I have 2-star gear 11 nest. Do I Zeta nest or just hoard it for JKR? Yeah, hoard it for JKR. Nest can even work without the Zeta, but when you get to the point where you're at least gear 11 or 12 and you can solo stuff with her, then she needs the Zeta. So it sounds like you got a long way to go before your nest needs the Zeta. Save it for your JKR. All right, well, I'm going to put on a little intermission here then, guys, and we're going to take a quick walk, and I will be back shortly. Let me put up the clock screen, and I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll do an account review, and then we'll go into the Grand Arena on the main account. All right, hold on. I will be right back. Thank you all. All right, I'm back. I see Ken Freiborg's asking me to check out his question above, but then I don't see the question above that he's asking me about. Maybe I'm just blind. What is it that you ask, Ken? You'll have to ask me again, man. I'm sorry for this, but I can't find the comment that you're talking about. Here it is. I don't know that that's a thing because his fleet was basically level 1, 2. You know, Joseph, some people just don't care at all about Grand Arena and they don't even intend to play, so they auto-deploy. And some people are actually polite enough that they don't auto-deploy. Maybe he just goes in and throws in garbage characters and gives other people stuff that they can get high banners off of and do whatever, and never intends to play anyway. That might be it. So on my chat, Ken, there's nothing between here it is and no problem. My screen is completely blank. I don't see a question. Or maybe he's still typing it in. Do you actually need a 7-star capital ship to unlock the finalizer? I believe that you do. I think you do. Hey, Loquitur, any tips on the third phase of the SLKR event? Third phase of the SLKR event. I don't remember that being too much of an issue. It's just about what characters and Zetas you use. It's been so long since I've done it, I really don't remember. It's just about picking the right characters to have in your squad. Posted it above, here it is. Yeah, Ken, I'm sorry, man. I see 2 comments. Here it is and no problem. I don't see any other things. Griff confirms and he doesn't see it either. Also not now. No. Nope. YouTube messing with me? Yeah, I don't know. There must be something in your message that it's not getting through. David Dutrow says, no, for the event it's borrowed. But isn't there a requirement with the finalizer event itself? Don't you need to have your own capital ship at 7 stars for the event itself? No, it's not in the journey guide. Never mind. The third phase is the rock, paper, scissors. Oh, the third phase is the rock, paper, scissors. Oh, okay. I feel like yeah, there's a rhythm to it. You do like the there's one of them that says you parry the opponent's attack or something. So you just do like I'm trying to remember if it's like the attack, parry, attack, parry, or it's parry, attack. I think it's just attack, parry, attack, parry, and you just do the same sequence over and over and over again, and it's fine. It works every time. David says, yeah, my bad. You do need it even though the finalizer is borrowed. Yeah. Because I'm 2 ships away from finishing the Rex, but I'm far off of unlocking Tarkin at 7 stars. When the Tarkin event comes up, you can refresh it for like 800 crystals or something like that, and you can double your... you can really shorten the time on the unlock of your Executrix by doing one refresh each time it comes up. Griff said, I got the question from Ken. We'll talk after the stream. Okay. All right. That's cool. Alrighty. Well, let's look into an account review. We've got a new person that joined the Patreon ranks, Everbold. He's been in the chat before. We've seen him around. We're looking for a account review for this guy, so we're going to take a look and see what he's got. He's a Dark Lord. This definitely looks Russian, I'm assuming, I think. I'm not that great with languages, but I think that's what that is. 3.7 million galactic power, 2.1 in characters, 1.6 or so in ships. So it's pretty balanced. That looks pretty decent. Championship banners earned 100,000. Okay. So if we take a look at the fleet inventory, we've got some relic ships here with the ETA, Houndstooth, and Ahsoka. I assume that means we'll find a negotiator somewhere. And then just a bunch of Gear 12 ships. Millennium Falcon, TIE Advanced, Fives is over here, Xanadu Blood. 3.7 million galactic power. I usually expect to see the pilotless ships in pretty good shape. We've got the BTL-B down here, Vulture is here, Hyena's here. We've got the Negotiator and the 4 other basic capital ships. So you've got a good negotiator fleet. That's done. That's working. If Grand Arena is important to you, you need 4 fleets. And it looks like you probably struggle to field 4 fleets that are good. I think the best thing you can do is to work on your pilotless ships. By the time you get Malevolence, you'll definitely want the Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber done. This BTLB goes with the Rebels that you've got, because you do have Bigs, you've got Millennium Falcon, you got some other stuff like that going. The Phantom, the Ghost. So there's a Rebel fleet in here somewhere. It's a good idea to add this ship to your Rebel fleet, or keep working on it. Maybe that's where you're at already. You're using it and just trying to make it better. So I would say continue to do that. Work your way toward that Malevolence fleet. And then for your 4th fleet, you could pretty easily, if you just put some effort into the Gauntlet Starfighter and farmed up that BTL-B, not the BTL-B, the TIE Bomber, other pilotless ship, you can make the TIE Bomber, the TIE Advanced, and the Gauntlet Starfighter. And it's not a great fleet, but just those 3 ships under Chimera or Executrix, either one, makes a tricky little Empire fleet for not much investment. So those are some of the things you can think about. So for fleet, my overall advice is the pilotless ships. Get all of the pilotless ships going. Work on them. It's probably the best thing you can do for your fleets. Fellhammer says, good evening, everyone. Have we done the Darth Loquitur GAC? Yep, done. Full cleared. Joseph says, I have 5 streams open at the moment. Wow. All right, so we've got Grandmaster Yoda here at Relic 7, Jedi Knight Anakin at 7. We got Revan, Padme, Bosk, Asajj. Okay, so if we've got Jedi, Padme, Asajj, that means gas. And I know from this player that he says he's working on Phase 4 of gas. So he's got the battle droid, also Relic, to try to close out that phase. I think Droideka is also very important to closing out Phase 4 successfully. So if you're struggling with that, I think the recommendation is always to put more gear into this Droideka as an assassin. to help finish out Phase 4. So he will get gas. And he said he wants to work on JMK. And the way he made it sound is he wants to go right into JMK. And I don't know if he's going to build up the clone team and build the clones for gas or not. Maybe he'll try to keep the Padme team and put gas in there or something. I don't know for sure. If you're not going to build up all of the clones, I would suggest that you do Relic 5s no matter what. Take 5s all the way up, at least Relic 5, Relic 7, so that you can have a functional gas team on its own. And if then you want to go into JMK right away, just with one Relic to clone, that could make sense to me. Griff says the account looks like it has a ton of depth at Gear 11, Gear 12. Build up some Relic characters and get gas, and then transition into a GL. Yeah, I think that's what the plan is. And I think it's smart to go ahead and build a GL instead of... I don't think you'll want to pause here and build a bunch of the Gear 12 stuff into relics. I think you're just going to want to pick a Galactic Legend and start relicing characters based on the Galactic Legend that you pick. I think Kenobi is a great pick for this account. It gives you Grievous. It gives you Kenobi, who you're already using to Relic 8. Grandmaster Yoda will have to go to Relic 8. So the things that you already appear to like using are in that build at a high Relic level. It gives you more Jedi. It'll fill out your Revan team with a bunch more good Jedi. Maybe put this Bendo on Relic along the way somewhere. But yeah, I do think that's a good plan for the account. Get gas unlocked, Relic at least your 5s so that you can play a functional gas team with your clones. Decide if you're going to Relic all the clones or not. That's up to you. And then do your GMK build. Let's take a look at speed, see how he's doing on his mods. Padme is 331. 331. So this is like a game of Street Fighter where it goes to say, you know, fight, and she's already halfway across the screen with her foot hanging out. That's a fast Padme. She gets that kick off early. There's some value to that, because as long as she gets that kick out of the way and gets that done with, then whenever Anakin gets triggered, she'll be doing something valuable. So he's got his Anakin and his Padme both real fast. So they go first, and then if anything triggers them, they're going again with good abilities as well. Cool, so a couple really fast characters there. 314 on his Revan. So he's got 3 characters already over 300. That's pretty good. 297 on R2, so he's got a pretty quick little R2 as well. BB-8 over here. How fast is BB-8? 290. So is he building a JTR team as well? Yeah, so he's got JTR. So it looks like he's using the R2 and the BB-8 with the JTR team. JTR is also pretty fast. He's got a Malik in here that's also 7 stars, but not reliced. That might be another target for you, is to go ahead and relic this guy. You might want to relic him before, you know, along with your gas build. But I mean, if you're not using him, again, if Grand Arena is not really important to you, and you're using this other team as your arena team anyway, then you can wait on Malik. That's fine. But if you love Grand Arena, getting this character to relic level, he can solo Padme teams. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with him. Okay. So I mean, the general advice would be, don't build a lot more characters. You've got enough characters already at 7 stars. You really need to keep working what you've got to a higher level. So I mean, if you have to build characters for the GMK journey, then of course you're going to do that. But, well, I don't know. There may not be many characters left for him to go after. Yeah, but I wouldn't start, you know, these guys down here. I wouldn't force feed any of these guys. You've got plenty of characters at 7 stars to build lots of stuff. But that's what I would say. You know, your challenge now is to, I would say, build a Galactic Legend, then work on relicking a bunch of these characters, the leaders especially, Jedi Training Rey, Commander Luke, Grievous, Malik, Darth Revan. You know, work on relicking some of your good leader characters, Vader, and then build another Galactic Legend. And that's what I would do. I would build one, stabilize a bunch more relics, then build another one. Go right into it. Let your Galactic Legends dictate your relics for the most part, other than those good leadership characters. All right. Relic all those Han, Chewbacca, Malik, it says Vincent M19. Yeah, but I think if you don't have a Galactic Legend and you're looking and you're this close to getting into hard mode conquest, you're going to want a Galactic Legend. You're going to want at least one Galactic Legend for hard mode conquest. So I think building GMK is going to get him the Galactic Legend he needs to do well in conquest. So I think you do that first, and then you circle back around to relic all those characters. Someone got the message that fast Padme is a good Padme. Nice. GL with Allura. I don't like his gear, but seems to be awesome mods. Yeah, he's doing pretty good on mods. Yeah, and you don't know. I mean, this also might be an account where he played for a while and then quit and came back. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people have these kinds of accounts. I've seen this a lot with a lot of Gear 12 stuff. And that's typically on accounts that have been around for a long time. Before Gear 13 was really a thing, they already had a bunch of Gear 12s. Okay. So I think that'll about wrap it up for the discussion. Keep working your mod strategy. Get that gas, get your Galactic Legend. Build these pilotless ships to help you stabilize. And again, that's more important if Grand Arena is something that you care a lot about. Otherwise, you know, you don't, that's an option. All right, guys. JMK will push them past 4 million. Yep. Yeah, he'll add about 500 to 600,000. It'd be like 4.3 million. Probably 4.5 by the time you get done with gas and also Kenobi. All right. GAC. This last one that I tried super hard to throw turned out okay for us in the end. He fought the zone of the hard characters and then laid off. He didn't continue after that. Saw the Kylo on the back wall, decided it was time to hang up his cape, I guess. So, we still managed to pull out a victory, even though we did really dumb move there in the middle. Oops. My opponent today, Mr. Merkin. Stats on him, 5.8 million galactic power, 3.3 in characters, 2.5 in ships. We're pretty close to equal, so that's good. In terms of fleets, he's got the Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera, and Executrix all ready to go at relic level. He's got Home 1 at Gear 12. Some other stuff to follow up if he needs cleanup fleets. When I'm looking at his characters, I see that he's got, you know, the pilotless ships are in good shape. His geos are gear 12. He's got the bounty hunter stuff here through the middle. Looks like he's trying to build the Executor pretty soon. And then we got the Galactic Republic stuff up top. Emperor shuttle up here. So when I look at this, I see that he's got rebels, but his home one's not that great. He's got the Galactic Republic fleet, which is okay. And he's got Malevolence that's okay. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of 3 fleets, and his 4th fleet is might be kind of weak. So, what I did this time, I deployed the Executor on defense, assuming that he'll put his Malevolence on defense. So if I'm wrong, then yeah, well, maybe he'll still have to do two swipes at the Executor. I don't know, but I put it on defense anyway. Jedi Master Luke, Sith Eternal Emperor, Skywalker, JTR, Knight Luke, Grievous, Malik's down here at Relic 6, Darth Revan, Commander Luke Skywalker, just tons of good stuff. It's the standard stuff. The diversity on these accounts has really gone down. Everybody has the same thing at this level, it seems like. Darth Treya's relic. That's nice. Here's the Dengar that he's building up for that Executor push. Bunch of little relics down here, of course, for the Jedi Master Luke build. Range Trooper at Relic 2. So that's interesting stuff. Sith Eternal, I always expect to be on offense. Jedi Master Luke, I expect also to be on offense because I have SLKR, so he will probably want to take both of these on offense. So I assumed that he would. And I did not put a GL on defense. Or did I? No, I didn't. We put some tough teams up front here again. Banner stealing team. A couple decent teams that he has to fight against. He'll probably use a Galactic Legend against that Padme team. That's fine. Same thing here, banner stealing team. And we put this Mando team up here just for fun. I just want to see, you know, how easy it is to beat that team and what he uses against it. When I see the history, I'll be able to see that. Then we got the Executor here, ready to fight, and we've got the Negotiator. So with those two fleets together, I feel like even if he brings his 2 best fleets on offense, he can beat maybe Negotiator with Negotiator, do the mirror match, and then Malevolence against Executor, and then, you know, hopefully he has to, you know, do a 2nd fleet to clean up. That's my hope. All right, let's see. What did he put on defense? You should put CN for Palpatine all the time. It leads to a win. No. 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 Don't remind me about it. Don't get me twitching. Ilya says, Darth mentioned once that there was someone in your shard using Gauntlet with Executrix that was getting top 10. What other ships were part of that fleet? He started out with Gauntlet, Imperial TIE, and the TIE Bomber, and his reinforcements were Vader and the shuttle, and then some other things. But the computer pretty reliably brought in Vader as the first reinforcement. The TIE, the Imperial TIE fighter is just a really fast ship that puts target lock on somebody right away. The Bomber has taunt right away. The Gauntlet has buff immunity and other annoying abilities, and it's hard to target around that Bomber. And then once Vader comes in and starts picking people off, it's it's brutal. It's a tough fleet. But those are the 5 that I know for sure. It's starting 3: Gauntlet, Imperial TIE, TIE Bomber, reinforcements, Vader ship, the shuttle. And then maybe Plo or something down the line. I don't remember exactly. Alright, so we've got Grievous here to deal with. We've got Geo's bounty hunters. And then down bottom, we've got his Padme team with C-3PO, unfortunately. We've got Night Sisters, and I think we're going to, do something with Vader here to try to use those Night Sisters to complete that quest for the feat where we got to kill stuff with Vader. And then down here we've got the Mon Mothma team. It probably will Enfys nest this. We can't nest as Padme because of the C-3PO, so this is probably a good place for us to use our nest. So nest Padme Vader there. Revan. We'll figure something out for the Geos. And then we'll use Lucifer up here. The Jedi Training Rey. I call her Lucifer, light side unaligned Force user Rey. Lucifer. Because it's more fun than saying JTR. With all the J's and the T's and the M's and the K's and all that stuff, it's confusing. So I'll call her Lucifer. Don't know what to do with this Padme team, though. I do not know what to do with the Padme team. Maybe I'll just use my SLKR on this Padme team. Should be able to stun him. Reset. Hit these guys again. And then just work through it with SLKR. I feel like that's my best bet. Seems like it. I can use a tank in there. Make it kind of annoying for him to get through. Maybe we just do that. There might be some people here who haven't applied their lightsabers. If you are newly joined to the channel or haven't used your lightsaber yet, please do so. What do we think about that? That can beat Padme, right? That should stomp Padme. That should stomp her. I just don't want to drop the fight and have to come in with something else. What do you think the next big update to the game will be? Joseph says hopefully double drops for ships. I just checked and my opponent attacked one of my defenses and did no damage whatsoever. That just means he withdrew. It means that he didn't get the battle to where he wanted to and he forfeited. He left. Or the game crashed on him or something. That's all that means. SLKR and Hux should be enough. Probably. I'm not going to use these two other guys for anything anyway. Alright, let's get stabby on Anakin. We'll reset him right now. Try to get some critical hits going. We'll do this just to get the speed up effect. Let's get rid of their buffs. Too much translation going on over there. Yeah, let's do this. I think it'll come out ahead. Attack here. Sweep again. Alright. Shoot Padme. Oh man. You guys are going to take banners from me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Reset. Stun this Padme. Do not kill my trooper. Jump on him. Get him. Bounce. Alright. 58 banners. Good enough. And then we were going to nest this, right? Select squad. Offense. Create new squad. Create a squad with Kira and Nest. My Nest. Relic 9. So that's also the answer to your question, what do I think the next big thing in the game is going to be? I think it's going to be Relic 9 is going to get introduced next. That'll be the next big thing. And then we'll have another round of another Galactic Legend and the light side capital ship that's going to be competing with Executor. I feel like they do things in pairs like that very frequently, so I imagine that they're going to have a light side counterpart to the Executor. All right, now we just face off against this Biggs Darklighter for a minute and a half. SLKR and Huck should be in... Oh, okay, sorry, I already read that. For the Empire fleet, it refers to the Emperor's shuttle. Yeah. The Emperor's shuttle, not Kylo's. For sure, the Emperor's shuttle. That's the Empire 1. Sorry, I didn't specify that, but that's the case. All right, Biggs, come on. Get into a loop. Crit Biggs. Loop back. No. Dang it. Loop back around. Crit him. Loop. Crit him. Loop. Missed the loop. Alright, our minute and a half is up. We should be able to kill Biggs here shortly. No. Okay. Alright. I guess we need to ramp up some more damage. Almost got him. But you know what happens as soon as we get him? He comes right back for more. Come back, Biggs. Come back. There we go. He's back. He wants another round of this. Nest action. Okay, he got it. He got what he was looking for. Got a close look at Enfys Nest's electro staff. That should do him in. Alright, come on, Chirrut. That should be him. And then we should get Lando out of here before she has a chance to resurrect again. I think. Okay, the resurrect's up next turn. Okay, Lando's down. We're good. I didn't look at the time, but I think we still had like a minute to go or something, so that feels pretty comfortable. Alright, let's pick off of this chart. And then let's add in Thrawn to make sure that we can recover. Because we actually want to fight the Night Sisters for a little while, and we don't want to risk losing to them. Do we want to use Watt here? I kind of don't want to use Watt until I see what's on the back wall, but I'm faced with a choice here. You know what? Let's what else could we do that heals? What else can we do that heals? Not much. I mean, we could put Nihilus in the lead. Takes away the healing as an issue. Well, let's just do this. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We just won't kill Talzin first. We'll try to make sure she's one of the first real kills that we get. Okay, let's get in there. All right. Let's just pass this over to Vader right now because I want him to go first. Force Crush. Merciless Massacre to go again a lot. Kill her. Kill her. Kill Talzin for good. Kill Daka. Okay. And now... Oops. Got a plague on my guy here. Let's see. Let's do that to get another turn. Let's do that. So many stuns. Just from the guys that are coming back to visit. Pass that over. We'll do Merciless Massacre. Target her for a Force Crush. Kill the zombie. Kill the zombie again. Nope. Alright, we'll kill her this way. Shock. Basic. Another kill. Shock. Pass it over to Vader. Kill. Shock. We'll shock her. Pass it over to Vader. Get another kill. Will this kill her? I think it probably will. Okay. Oh, that holds her down a little bit. Get a kill. What? Come on. Shoot her. Merciless Massacre. Get a kill. Zombie's not taunting. Well, that's the end of my run, boys. Alright, but we should have got about, well, I don't know what, 10 kills out of that or something. Puts us back on track for that feat. Should not have used the Merciless Massacre right there, I guess. Okay, the back wall's not too scary. We've got a Thrawn-led Empire team down here that might take something. We've got stuff. This one's easy. We know what to do here, right? Kylo Ren masked. Alright, let's not get in a hurry. Let's make sure we're picking the right one. Get the Kylo in there. Asajj can stun on basic too, yeah. That was a lot of stuns there at first. Really a lot of stuns. Oh, I'm not blind yet. I'm still good. I'm not blind. Zalbar comes over and whiffs. He's like, hey, nothing, never mind. And out of there. 64 banner win. That's a relic that's definitely worth it. Okay. So some stuff down there. How does C do against Grievous? We win this, right? The Sith Eternal can beat this up. pretty easily, I think. Yes? No? Maybe so? Somebody who knows more about the C matchups than me, Griff, somebody, can you confirm that Sith Eternal can wipe out Grievous? Or is there something where Grievous actually wins this matchup? We still have our Watt, so we got C Watt, and we can just throw the tank tech on him. And that should be it, right? We link up Grievous and this guy and just wait. I think that's the best use of our Grievous right now. C solo can be a bit more difficult. C plus Watt or Armorer. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Try to make best use of our Galactic Legend here. All right. Oh, we have to link. I think we can link this with Droideka. I want to link it with Droideka because I want to be able to instantly execute him when I do my first move. I think that's the trick. We just want to instantly execute that Droideka. Okay, we don't need protection back yet. Now we do. Let's go ahead and take some protection back. All right. Now we need some protection back. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go into the ult. Use the ult. We can link these two. It's not really that relevant, but it's fine. I mean, we get protection from Grievous, I guess, which isn't bad. All right, and then we just keep shocking them until we're done. And Grievous is not immune to the auto kill, so we'll auto kill him. Done. 60 banners. Okay, let's use Lucifer here. Resistance. Let's take a quick look at this battle, though. So Dengar is going to get into stealth. There's nothing we can do about that. Controlled Bosk. We want to get the kills here. He's an easy kill. Yeah, I think we'll be able to control these guys pretty well. Dengar will try to steal some banners from us, but with any luck, we'll be able to use the Holy Hand Grenade and end up back at full life. Probably lose our R2 unit. We still have work to do getting that R2 unit up to durability. Alright, there we go. Let's hand wave Dengar first. Let's say you can go into stealth. Oh man, he resisted. That's a bummer. Alright, go over here to Poe. And then Poe, go back to him. Alright, that's good. Then, let's roll. We don't want to use the grenade yet. We'll go ahead and use the stealth. Get some dodges there, that's nice. I should have saved the hand wave, huh? Because now I'm waiting on the taunt. I think we can just kill Bosk straight up, though. I don't think we even have to worry about the taunt. We just mow him down. Now we'll use the hand grenade. Bam. Not gonna hand wave anybody. Just gonna kill him. Trade between the bros again. Get illuminated. So our destiny is clear. Get under stealth. Wait, what? Oh, Dengar's under stealth. You can't gain stealth if Dengar has stealth. Yup. I forgot. Alright, still fine though. Man, that flashed by quickly. I didn't pay attention. Was that 60 banners? I think so. I think that was 60 banners. Let's overkill these geos with extreme prejudice. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put Stark back in there. We'll put Stark back in there. Alright, let's battle it out. It was a clean 60? Yeah, nice. Alright, let's power up this trooper. Get this beams going. Mass assist. Just kill this Geo like you wouldn't believe. And then we're going to kill them all in one hit with this trooper. Yeah. That's good stuff. 61 banners. Overkill deluxe. Alright, then what do we got back here? We've got this team, which I feel like... What do we want to use here? Mon Mothma or Revan? Why don't we use Revan? Use Revan here. Bounty Hunters up top. And that'll be it. We'll be done with this character side of things. TIE Fighter pilot. I think Thrawn is probably the one that needs to die, right? Don't need to put up with his nonsense. Buffs up. Send Yoda across. Red Rover, send Yoda right over. Okay. Alright, Yoda. See what you can do with that guard. Who is now suddenly, mysteriously, for some reason, significantly better than he used to be. We'll just take him out. Gotta kill him at some point anyway. Stun him. Send this back around to Yoda. Hop across, kill two with one shot. Alright, fine. We'll take him out. Let's get over there. The guard is stunned, so we kind of don't care about him at the moment. Alright, barely an inconvenience. What do you think, guys? Are we going to get 60 banners out of this? That guard is durable. Look at that. He's like a Energizer battery. He just keeps going and going. Okay. And then here, could bring in our bounty hunters because they have pretty nice protection recovery. Should have no problem there. We could put Dengar in here. Probably put Bosk in as well. Yes?
Real quick, do you have a nail clipper that I can borrow?
There's one in my bathroom in the drawer.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, we could do something like this. Take in some fancy bounty hunters. Alright, and Grief has protection recovery, so that'll be good. How is Baze the weakest member of the team? Interesting. Alright, well, we'll kill him. Good for us. Okay, now who's the weakest? Kill them all. This should get our contract done. Captain Han Solo really needs to die before he resurrects somebody. Leia Organa needs to be turned into dust. Mass assist. 60 banners. Clean. Fancy bounty hunters are always fun to see. Grief and Dengar for all the healing. Yeah, I put that bounty hunter team on defense sometimes, but whenever I see that they have gas, I always bring the bounty hunters on offense just in case they would put the gas down on defense. I at least have a chance. Rebels. We can finalize with the rebels. We should be able to malevolence this Empire fleet, right? That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, Hux here. Doing Hux things with Hux ships. And this is Rebels. Do I want to bring this in? I think I might actually want to save that for the Malevolence, right? Is that good for Malevolence? Against Empire? We'll bring it in here. Just our standard 2 reinforcements against the Rebel fleet. Home on the range. Hello, Han Solo. How about a missile, hunter-killer missile on your nose? How about one of these big things right there? Assist, kill him, dead, goodbye. Let's see. Let's pass it over. Stun Biggs Darklighter. Oof. That's a lot of damage from 2 ships, boys. We'll pass it over again. Take a big hit. That gets a bunch of our life back. We got good life steal. We're going to bring in this reinforcement. Target him, call and assist. That should kill Biggs. Stun this. Steal turn meter from him. He gets a reinforcement. I don't think we're going to get around to the second reinforcement, though, are we? Let's do that. Lay off a turn. Put him in stealth to be safe. Call and assist. Finish him off. And then let's just not let it take any longer. Just be done with it. 63 banners. I was debating trying to get around to Plo, but his next would have been another reinforcement, and we don't need that, so. Alright, now Grievous. Should we play our Rebel version of Grievous? Or should we just play the standard version of Grievous? Probably easier just to do the standard. Kick the soldier out of there. And bring in Ebon Hawk. Never mind, Ebon Hawk won't work against Vader. With Ebon Hawk, you can get rid of the target locks, but Vader says they get reapplied, so you can't use that cheese. This is the Millennium Falcon, right? So we're going to use those reinforcements. Spy, Millennium Falcon, leave an empty hole. And get him. Flow with Malevolence would have been nice to cleanse the burning. Yeah. Definitely thought about it. Definitely thought about it. This is the big attack. Offense down. We'll go ahead and do that. Summon another little ship. There's the burning. It burns. Yeah, we'll do that. He dodged the buzz droids? That's quite handy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do that. Cleanse off Hyena Bomber. Ah, man. Hyena Bomber can target around... He can target around Taunt. And I just didn't do it. And that probably just lost me this fight. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, Spy, come in. Get Vader out of here. Need to get this bomber out of here pretty soon. There he goes. Alright. I think we've only got one real ship out here. This is still a real ship, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now it's not a real ship. Spy is the only one left. Only real ship left. So we've got to bring in this outmaneuver. Okay. Okay. Should be okay now. I'm going to take a chance. Hope he doesn't dodge. Slave 1, huh? Interesting. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Finish him off. Finish off Slave 1. Outmaneuver again. For anybody who doesn't understand what cheese this is, by bringing in the Millennium Falcon in outmaneuver, you can't target it. The opponent actually has to kill all of your Vulture droids before it can ever target your Millennium Falcon. And it's just a way that you can keep one real ship on the battlefield fighting. Okay, so that wasn't pretty, but it's fine. Beat them both in one. And he did keep the Malevolence for offense. Maybe he can beat this in one shot. We will see. We will see. We shall see. All right. So that's one arena with a full clear. 2 grand arenas with a full clear. 42482 on banners. 482. That's pretty good. We didn't drop any battles, did we? But he's got both of his Galactic Legends on offense, and I did put a lighter defense than usual. So he'll full clear me. He'll full clear me. It's just a matter of whether or not he gets these ships. Pretty sure. No way they're going to be able to beat your Executor for better banners. Yeah, I don't think so. Malevolence can do a pretty good job with it, but yeah, it's good stuff. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me. I need to go take another walk, thank you all for watching. You know I appreciate you all. Love you guys. You make this a lot of fun streaming, doing these grand arenas. So thank you all. Appreciate you. Join up on the Discord if you haven't already. Like to see people over there. It's a fun Discord. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification so you can see more stuff like this in the future. And if you haven't already applied your like saber, get it going. Like saber the heck out of that like button. Thank you all, and I will see you in the next holocron.